Hello everybody. I want to do a quick face today. I've already done my eyes, and quickly I'll just show you what I did. On my eyes I did our Dreamy Splurge. So I'll close my eyes and let you see. So I used Dreamy Splurge on the lid, and then I used our Addiction Palette number 3, which are these. I'm sorry, I used number 2 today. I'll show you 3 anyway. 3 are these gorgeous colors. I hope you can see those. You can see the colors more clearly on my website. If you go in it, you can zoom in and see all the different colors. Today, I had some stray shadow going on there. I used Addiction Palette number 2, which are these gorgeous colors. You have some silvers, grays, and some browns. But I used Romantic as my highlighter. I used Honorable as my smoke. And then of course I did Dreamy on the lid. I used our polished eye pencil. This is polished. It is a gorgeous silver gray. I did some of that in my corners here to sort of wake my eyes up today. And I lined using our corrupted mineral pigment with a little bit of our rose water to just make me a nice eyeliner liquid. And then with my, what pencil is this? My crease. No, it's the liner shader, which is sort of an angled liner brush on the end. And then you have a shader on the other end that you can use to apply your colors. And then, of course, I blended all of that with our deluxe brush from the corner end. And I did a wing dye today. I did a little baby wing dye. It was my first real attempt. I've done it before and got upset and just said, ugh. So I found this little gadget, because I'm the gadget guru, I must admit, on eBay. Super cheap, came from China, took me a couple weeks to get it. But this is to help you with applying your mascara, and it also helps give you a line for doing your winged look. So you can put this underneath the corner, if you see, and it helps you line up the corner of your brow to the edge of your eye here. So then that's where you would want to start your wing, and then go towards the center of your eye and then fill in. So I just use this to help me with my lines. You can also, it's great for a teenage girl or an adult that has trouble with their mascara. If you really don't like throwing it everywhere, you put this on top of your eyelashes from the bottom here. You can apply, and any excess mascara gets on this little shield instead of your color you've already done. And same thing, underneath, you go underneath, and you can just do it this way. Go down with your mascara here to help you keep that line. It has a really nice comb on the other end, which I love. I love our brushes from Younique, but this little, plastic gadget was only $1. Helps you comb to separate. If you happen to get some of your fibers and you think they're too thick, you can comb those out before you apply that last coat of your gel. So just all in all, a really neat device, I guess, my new gadget. Okay, so, and then I did, of course, always our 3D mascara, and haven't quite finished my brows, but we'll work on that. So I'm going to start off liquid foundation. Back in stock in the color Scarlet yesterday. So if Scarlet's your color, you can order that on my website, www.youniqueproducts.com/JennyAlderman. And if you're watching this video, I've already provided links on my group page for you to go and order. So Scarlet's back. Today, we're expecting the color Satin to open back up for order. So any second, we're all sitting on go, ready to order our Satin. This is the color Taffeta, which is a little bit too light for me. I've worn it several times and I love it, but I just think it's just a little too light. I'm more of a chiffon or satin, but see, my chiffon is kind of sad. So I wanted to use the chiffon today. I've used taffeta before, and you've seen the look. It ends up looking really pretty, but today I'm going to use what little bit of the chiffon I have left. So I'm going to be beating out of this glass jar on my little swab here to get out the satin. Normally what we would do to apply our liquid is take your dropper, take any kabuki or powder puff brush. Actually, before I was able to get one of these powder puff brushes to help you buff and blend, I just used a Kabuki foundation brush that I had, and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 drops. Usually 5 is enough. I might come back with a 6th drop after I highlight and blend, but that's how you use our liquid. But since I'm down to, I want to get every drop out of this chiffon I have left. I've kept it upside down to try to get everything to drain down. I still try to shake it some because you always want to shake it up. Our liquid foundation is really not a foundation, it's a serum. It contains our Uplift Serum. And it also contains some other things that are light diffusers that really help diffuse light, so you really don't see our fine lines and our aging that's showing. And it just gives you that flawless finish. So I'll shut up and again, last drops of chiffon. Okay, so that's the last drops of my chiffon. I'm going to take this brush because it's easier to get off this piece of paper that I have put that out on, and just dot, 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 just like I would have done if I had enough to use the dropper. And then you just take this and blend. This dries to a powdery Photoshop finish in just a few seconds. It leaves your skin feeling absolutely amazing and looking amazing. The coverage is phenomenal. So I just use a little twisty sort of press and buff. And of course I started with a clean face. My moisturizer, I use the Divine Moisturizer every day. I put a little bit of the Uplift around my eyes and let that soak in. And then I did our glorious primer all over, eyes and face. A must, must, must. It helps your foundation stay out of your pores and sit on top of your skin. That primer fills any cracks, big pores, if you have scars, and just helps the foundation to really set and give you that flawless look that we're all looking for. So, make sure there's none left there. Are you seeing the magic, ladies? Okay, so this is chiffon in our liquid. So, again, I was down to the last little bit. I may have enough in here that I can beat out one more day of the chiffon, so I'll leave that upside down. But amazing, we love it. I'm going to do a little highlighting just to take care of these dark circles. You can do this either way, and I've shown this either way. You can do your concealer first and then do your foundation on top, or you can do your concealer last. I've been taking a little bit of our complexion enhancer, our BB Flawless complexion enhancer in the color Bisque, and I do one drop. And then with our Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer, which also has the same diffusers as our liquid foundation, again, it only takes like a pen or pencil head size drop of this, because a little goes a long way, and it really does. Once you get this in your hands, and this is the color Organza that I'm using, and I just mix those together with my foundation brush. For me, it seems to give me a little more liquid consistency that I like when I do, especially hiding the dark circles. So I'm going to start my triangle here, and I've showed this a couple times for you. You always want to do your highlighter or concealer under your eyes to bring down in a triangle. I'm going to do a little highlighting on my nose, and then a little bit that's left I'm going to do up here. What we're doing is an old makeup artist trick, but it helps to diffuse the light. You want to draw attention to the areas to draw them out. I'm sorry, I'm doing my hands in front of you. I don't think I could talk without my hands. But quickly you want to just, and I'm just lightly using this brush to hide under my eyes. You can already see finishing and blending out this eye. It's hiding those dark circles that women of all ages struggle with. But as we get older, the skin is thinner and we tend to show the darkness, discoloration under our eyes. So we need a little help, and Younique can help us out. So This is always also the reason why I do my eyes first, because then I can clean up with one of my cloths and then come back and finish the foundation. Okay, so, and today I'm not going to add another drop of the chiffon. I'm just going to blend with my foundation brush. So there you go, that's all blended out there. And the one last thing, of course, is my favorite thing lately is to do some simple contouring. Anybody can do contouring. I didn't think I could, but I've experimented and tried, and you can. We do have, I said we do, I do somewhere, on my desk of goodies. Oh yes. We have our mineral powder concealers. These can also be used as your foundation. You can use the primer, you can use just this powder and press that in as your coverage, or you can use our powder in the compacts. This is the color Foxy, which is a darker tint powder. You can see that. I did this another day, so I'm just going to show you quickly what the Foxy looks like on me. I just get a little bit on this brush and tap out the excess in my lid. And then you want to go in the hollows of your cheek so you can do the little fishy kiss to yourself. I did a fishy noise. So it just gives you a little contouring in the cheek. So that's just the color Foxy. It looks darker than what it ends up when you put it on, but it blends really well. And I'm going to do a little bit now on both sides of my nose that I'll come back and blend. So that just helps your nose look a little smaller. And again, I'm going to show you contouring with our bronzer. Contouring, you want to do a 3 on both sides of your face. So again, here, up around your hairline, and then down your jawline. And we want to do this on both sides. It will give you that sun-kissed natural look. And it also helps to contour your face. I have a nice round face. It gets rounder when I gain weight, so it makes me very unhappy. I'm using one of my compacts here to hold my camera, so I have to readjust. We do have some gorgeous blushes. I happen to have the color Stunning. Looks really dark. A lot of our foundations, pigments, blushers look dark. They're darker in the compacts than they will be when you put them on because they're so rich with tint. A lot of products only have 8 to 10% pigment. Ours have 14%. So with the blush, I'm just going to give a little color to the apple of my cheeks. I just put a little and tap. And I'm just going to go right here on the apple and just blend that just to add a little bit of pink on the cheek. Okay. And then last, but definitely not least, if I can find my brow gel here. Oops. I might not do. Yeah, okay, I got it. So our brow products, we have brow pencils and the gel. I have the color Medium. One end is your brush, so you can brush your brows in the place that you want to have them and get them grooming. Our pencil, this is Medium. You just want to fill in areas that are sparse, and you do want your brows looking nice and full. Follow your natural brow line, the way your brow hair grows. And any areas that are a little sparse, just short strokes fill in. Sometimes I will draw one line to get me going, okay, on the top and the bottom like this, and then just fill lightly. I do the same thing, of course, on the other side so I don't look whoppy-sided. And, you know, I wish all those years ago I had never had anyone talk me into thinning out my brows. You know, now you want your brows to look nice and full. So that's our pencil. The pencil's 19 and the gel is 19, but you can get the set for $34 in our collections and sets online. This is our brow gel. This stuff is amazing. It also has the Uplift Serum in it, which is it's just amazing sauce. It's liquid gold. And it has some of our fibers, very small, so you just lightly groom, and it helps to blend and fill in and make your brows look very natural and full and lush. And I can tell you from using this for about this is my 4th month now, that you will notice an improvement in the health of not only your eyelashes from using the mascara with the Uplift, but your brows. If you use our brow gel every day, you will notice a difference, that your brows are getting thicker and they're filling in, and it's healthier hair. So it's just amazing. Last, try not to keep you too long, I want to do some quick nude lips, a little pouty look. And I'm going to use the color Pouty as my main liner and filler. So I'm going to line with Pouty, which is a really natural lip color. And remember, I did the smear test. Our pencils do not smear. These pencils dry in just a few seconds, and they don't smear. So I'm going to fill in the sides and leave an open area in the middle of my lip. Fill in the sides. Okay. And then last, we're going to come in with Pristine, which is our white pencil. You can use this for creating an ombre nude lip. You can also take this white, and I need to trim it a little bit, and it will make your eyes really wake up and pop. If you put a lighter color in this inner corner, top and bottom here, it really brings out your eyes, especially if you're looking tired. And okay, so bottom and the top here in like a little bow. I'm not going to leave this looking like a clown, but you do quickly want to blend it before it dries. Sometimes it's not enough to use just your lips to blend. I have to use my finger. So that blends that. And I did put our primer. I did just a little bit over my lips as I was doing my whole face. I'm just going to come back on top with some of our Lucrative lip gloss in the color Loyal, which is clear lip gloss with just a real tiny amount of shimmer. Okay, so those are my nude pouty lips, and I have my foundation for the day and did some simple contouring, and I just did a little pop of our stunning blush on my cheeks, and then my eyes I did before I did my foundation today for you. And I used Dreamy as my lid color, our Splurge cream, which is made with crushed pearls. Super creamy, lasts all day. Actually lasts about 16 hours is my test so far. And then I did Addiction Palette 3, so here's my eyes. Okay, so have a blessed day, and I'll be back again with another video. Let me know if there's something you want to see or anything I can help you with. I'd be happy to. www.youniqueproducts.com/Jenny Alderman, and be blessed, ladies. Happy Friday.